Wrestling fans, welcome back. I am now joined by the one, the only, from a fan point of view, probably one of the greatest managers in the history of this great sport. Personally, a complete and utter sleazebag, the one and only Percy Pringle III, pallbearer, the manager of the deranged stalker, Dylan Kage himself. Thank you for joining us, I suppose.
It doesn't matter what you think. What counts is the fans. The fans know what a fantastic wrestling manager I am. No matter if you call me pallbearer, no matter if you call me Percy Pringle III, it doesn't matter. What matters is my man, Dylan Kage. Oh, yes. You gonna tell him or you want me to tell him?
Well, I guess maybe we should give the fans a little backstory. If you were lost in the wilderness somewhere and weren't around for WWE WrestleMania 26 Sunday, President John Cena Sr. appeared to be ready to have a stroke when he announced that you will be returning to the Millennium Wrestling Federation live at our biggest event of 2010, Soul Survivor VI, Saturday night, April the 24th, from the historic Memorial Hall in Melrose, Massachusetts. You will be in the corner of the only member left of your trifecta, the former Sudden Impact Dylan Kage, the Stalker now as we call him, Dylan Kage, as he takes on in a handicap match in the Iron Sheik's retirement match, WWE Hall of Famer himself, Sheiky Baby, along with current TNA superstar, Black Machismo Jay Lethal. This I am looking forward to a great deal, as I'm hoping Jay Lethal wipes the ring with Dylan Kage to make that tag to Sheiky Baby for him to ride off into the sunset one last time.
Oh, please, Mirade. Even though I haven't been around, I've been keeping my finger on the pulse of MWF wrestling for a long, long time, and I know what's going on around there. And the truth is that you need an Undertaker at ringside for this match. You're going to need an Undertaker, a real-life Undertaker, and that's me, because everybody knows that I'm a licensed mortician, and I think Sheiky Baby might be going out in a box, if you will, and Black Machismo riding right on top of it as we shove him out of the door of that building in Melrose, Mass.
Well, it is a disgrace that legal authorities have been able to legally prove that you and Kage have been behind these vicious attacks. Even the car accident that nearly killed myself, the Sheik, and Commissioner Von Johnson, dating all the way back to August in 2005. Even when Dylan was champion, you two sleazebags were jealous at the attention that some of the other quality superstars here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation were receiving.
Well, what you and the authorities can think whatever you think, but I might have stooped low in my day, and I still might stoop low in my day, but I would never, ever, ever do something like that. So you go ahead and keep thinking what you want to think, and we're going to show the fans in Memorial Hall on April the 24th what the truth is all about. It's going to be Percy Pringle III, pallbearer, in the corner of Dylan Kage, and he is going to clean up MWF with me there, live, for the first time in a few years, Mirade.
Since 2006, we haven't seen your pleasant face.
Well, you're going to see it pleasantly this time?
Well, it is a loaded lineup, to say the least. We talked about the Iron Sheik's retirement match. In addition to that, Slick Wagner Brown, the Millennium Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion of John Bradshaw Layfield's Uprising, another one of your former proteges. He will be defending the MWF title against Chris Sabin of TNA. The Boogeyman will be on hand. DX Original Road Dogg will be in the house live. A plethora of superstars, to say the least. Now, you have been added to the fray. It's going to be a night the fans will not forget. Live event, FanFest, autograph, Q&A. What more could you ask for in one night if you were a wrestling fan? It's just unfortunate for those that work in the Millennium Wrestling Federation that you and Dylan will be on hand.
They're going to watch. Your ticket sales are going to shoot up now. Now that the fans know that pallbearer Percy Pringle III is going to be there with my man Dylan, they're going to be lined up all around at Memorial Hall on April the 24th. I promise you that. And there's no doubts about it. And I don't care who else you have on that card, although you name some top names, without a doubt, the Boogeyman, the Road Dogg, Chris Sabin. What I'm there for is my man Dylan Kage, and we're going to show the people of the Northeast once and for all that pallbearer Percy Pringle III is the premier wrestling manager in the world today, without a doubt.
Well, I find that rather interesting. Since you've been gone, John Bradshaw Layfield purchased the rights to the Uprising faction here in the MWF, and say what you want about old JBL, he's caused a lot of hell and ruckus here in the MWF in the past year and a half. Some look at him as perhaps the premier manager in the Millennium Wrestling Federation.
Well, me and Mr. JBL go way, way back. So I don't even want to get into that. I don't even want to talk about JBL at this point. All I want to talk about is my return.
Well, JBL's
to the corner of Dylan Kage for MWF, and we're going to retire the Sheik in style. He's going to retire and be buried all in the same night.
Well, I know this. President Cena would like to see you in person and slap the taste out of your mouth himself. All I know...
President Cena can go to hell in a handbasket.
Well, you're about as much of a sleazebag as they come true. Hopefully you will get your just desserts on April the 24th. How about the Iron Sheik and Jay Lethal defeating Dylan Kage, and then when it's all said and done, the Iron Sheik grabs you by your big fat chin and rolls you in the ring and gives you the Brian Blair treatment, break your back, and makes you humble. No, you need to be made humble.
Shut the hell up, Mirade. Nobody puts their hands on me. Nobody. I am the best, and you better bring some extra chairs. You probably ought to put this on closed circuit TV and put big screens outside and charge people to stand outside of Memorial Hall to watch this match, because this is going to be something that you people up there have never seen before. I promise you, or my name ain't Percy Pringle III, Paul Bearer.
Yeah, they're sterling golden, too. Nonetheless, I'll tell you this. Once I get my mouth near the Iron Sheik's ear, I'm going to tell him, not only should he wipe the ring with Dylan Kage for what he did, the video online says it all at bostonwrestling.com, but I want him to take you by your big, ugly, fat face. I want him to wrench back with that camel clutch. I want you to tap, but there is no match. There is no bell to be rung, and I want you to be made humble, because I can think of very few people in this world that deserve it more than you in Dylan Kage.
I don't care what you think, Mirade. I told you that from the get-go. It's what the fans of MWF think, and they've been writing me letters asking me when am I coming back. Women have been sending me keys to their homes, keys to their motel rooms, keys to their cars, saying, Percy, we want you back.
Who,
we want
Rose
you back.
Cloverleaf?
And please stay at my house when you come back. Don't get no motel room. Stay at my house. So the women love me. The men hate me. It doesn't matter. I'm the best in the world. And with Dylan Kage by my side, once again, live, in person, we can't lose.
I'm sure the women have been writing you letters. The Rosati sisters have been lonely since Gorilla Monsoon passed away, unfortunately. Wrestling fans running out of time tonight. It's shaping up to be one of the biggest nights in the history of the Millennium Wrestling Federation. Soul Survivor VI, Saturday night, April the 24th, live event and fan fest as we keep the kids off the street here in Melrose. DX Original Road Dogg returns, one half of the MWF Tag Team Champions. It'll be the debut of the Boogeyman. He's coming to get you. He's looking for JBL's Uprising after the ass kicking he gave the Texan back at Royal Rumble 2006. TNA superstar Chris Sabin goes after the Millennium Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship when he challenges Slick Wagner Brown of the Uprising in one half of the double main event. And then, when it's all said and done, it will be in his final match, win, lose, or draw, WWE Hall of Famer, the Iron Sheik, and TNA superstar Black Machismo Jay Lethal taking on the deranged, sick, some might even call him an evil genius, the Stalker Dylan Kage, along with his manager, a man from the dark side himself. Call him Percy, call him Paul, whatever you want. Hopefully this will be the end of this gentleman in the Millennium Wrestling Federation. Any final thoughts before we go to break?
I don't like you.
I don't like you.
Shut up. I want to hang up. Goodbye.